Hello and welcome to Reddit Insanity. I'm Michael,
I'm the way.
and we are the Knife of Entertainment. We got some questions that were asked to Reddit at one point.
They must be dumb as hell.
Kind of.
Oh boy.
All right, first one we got. What are some red flags for teachers that scream, "Drop this class immediately"?
What's a red flag? A teacher to scream? Oh, like what they say?
What's something that would basically scream to you to drop the class immediately?
Something racist, probably.
I mean, that's
Like, well, time to leave this class.
the first response: I had a teacher that I loved, but everyone hated. My economics teacher was an absolute madman. First day of econ, the madman says, first rule, any and all cell phones are to remain off. If I see you using them, I will throw them out the door. A cell phone rings. It's his. The madman looks at the class, grabs his cell phone, and throws it out the door.
I read that one somewhere.
Didn't need to talk to my wife anyway.
Damn. The coldest man that's ever lived.
Apparently that was the answer to what does the teacher do to make you think I need to leave. Next question that was asked: what's the most refreshing act of I don't give a fuck that you have ever witnessed?
The most refreshing act of I don't give a fuck. This one's terrible, but I saw it on Twitter, I think. This guy was like, the police were legitimately shooting him, and he just walked through the convenience store door as two bullets pierced right through his body. And
then he kept walking?
And yeah, he's like, I don't give a fuck. And then he just dies like 2 feet later.
Oh my God.
I'm like, Jesus Christ. It's the darkest shit I've ever seen.
Well, the response to this was, in high school, a friend of mine got piss loaded drunk. I mean, it's a miracle he didn't end up in the hospital. And he didn't have to drive home from the party, so what does he do? He calls the police and says, yeah, there's this drunk fucker walking down 3rd Street yelling. And what does he do? Walks up 3rd Street to pick him up and take him home.
Smart man.
Next one. Question was, Redditors, what started off as a small lie and then snowballed into, this is my life now?
I told people that I'm human, and now I'm trapped here.
First response: told a small lie to a girl I was texting that I love running. Don't know how I sold it because I was fat. Started running the second after I sent that. 5 years later, I went from 298 to 180. Not bad.
Well, man, that was a good actual consequence. A good consequence. I guess it wouldn't be a consequence.
I guess that was...
but it kind of is a consequence. It's a consequence affected something. What you did affected what you have to do.
Yeah.
So it would still be a consequence, but not a bad one.
I'm wondering how the hell he sold that to her first.
Like, maybe she just thought he was built big.
I'm big bone.
Yeah, some guys are just built
like Carmen.
Basically, some guys are built big as fuck.
Next one we have...
sumo wrestlers, they can move. They can outrun sprinters sometimes.
Yeah, that is true.
It's just that's how he is, I guess.
Yeah. At least they got him in better shape, though.
Yeah.
289 is what he said he went from? Yeah. Or 298.
298 to what?
To 180. So he lost 118 pounds.
Gotta start walking outside. Walking outside in public or away from a treadmill affects you, like, to me personally, like, because you're not stuck to what the monitor says. Mm-hmm. It seems better. Yep. Like, if I walk to Walmart right now, I'd be like, damn, my calves are burning. But if I walk on a treadmill, I can do it for an hour, but you have no effect.
Yeah.
Because probably do it slower.
And also different terrain and stuff like that.
Yeah.
All right, next one we have, you have been accepted for an experiment. You must stay in a room with nothing but bed, toilet, food, water, and no human contact for 1 month. If you succeed for the whole month without giving up, you get $5 million. Do you accept? And are you coping? What are your coping strategies to avoid mental breakdown?
Actually, do I $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $7? I'd be doing that for the whole month. $8, $9, $10.
By the time you got done counting, you'd already be
$5 million. Let me out.
The person that first responded, no human contact. I already got that down.
Yeah, I knew someone would say that.
That's my first comment. Next question we have. There's a room in your house where time doesn't flow. You could possibly stay in there for as long as you can, and not a second will have passed outside of that room. What would you use that room for?
Mike,
Basically, the training chamber from Dragon Ball Z.
I thought it just goes slow. Wait, does it stop or just go slower?
The time doesn't go at
Wait,
all.
no, it goes faster, doesn't it? Yeah, because
It's a reverse then.
yeah.
Yeah.
What would I do with a chamber that I'd make $1 billion? Like, yo, scientist, I got a fucking room that defies the laws of reality, and they're like, oh, we'll give you $1 billion for it. I'm like, bet. Be a rich man.
Well, first response was I'd arrange all my social interactions to take place just outside that doorway. And then if anyone says anything that needs to come back, I can casually step inside, think for the perfect response, and then come back out and say it.
So it just stops time. Wait, that doesn't make any sense.
It stops time outside the door.
Oh, outside the door. I guess I didn't hear it right. Either way, I'm still selling it.
Making billions.
Hey, man, I'm all about that cheddar.
All right, next one we have. What movie changes the plot if you add a random R somewhere in the title?
The man who killed Bigfoot and Hitler.
If you had a random R,
If I had a random R, let me think.
it changed the entire plot.
Do I have to add an R or do I take a letter off as well?
You add a random R.
Let me think. What movies? No. Can't really think off the top of my head.
Well, the first response was fantastic breasts and where to find them.
Is that a Fantastic Beast? Very clever.
It changes the entire plot of that movie.
I like that. I wouldn't need time and like more movie titles. I'll probably have to go through like Netflix.
Just add a random
Oh,
R.
there's one right there.
Next question we have from Reddit. What is the best thing to say to someone to subtly fuck with their head?
It's true. Just leave. Especially if you do it behind their ear while they're not.
That would be fucking hilarious.
It would just break their reality.
The first response to this is, what would you change about yourself apart from the obvious?
I'd be like, looking all over my body, like, what? Huh? be like Tim Allen in Home Improvement. Was that him doing that?
Yeah.
God.
Next one we got is a question that says, ladies, what is the most obvious hint you've dropped that went unnoticed by a guy? I know you can't answer this, but well, you may have missed it.
Yeah, like I wouldn't even. Oh yeah, that actually was one. I think. So, back when I first started as a cashier at the store, this chick came in, and she just bought some random nothing, right? Mm-hmm. And I'd be like, "Oh, that'll be this, right? This amount." And then she gave me like this massive, like movie star smile, right?
Yeah.
And then I would turn away, and then she'd go back to like a really like calm, like or like a really like what was that like resting
Resting bitch face.
yeah, but it was just like because she seemed like a tougher chick, right?
Yeah.
Like one of those like nice tomboy types, but she was very cute. And then I would give her a change, right? And she'd flash me this big smile again. And then I would just turn away. And then when I turn away, I see out of the corner of my eye, she'd go back to her normal. Like, I'm like, she's really smiling super hard for some reason.
You missed that chance.
So either she was trying to get my attention by me responding to her smile, like, oh, you gotta, like, oh, what's your name or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Because that was too big. It wasn't a normal, like, oh, thank you type of smile.
Right.
It was like she was trying real hard. And only every time I looked away is when she went back to her normal
Yeah.
resting face. So I probably fucked up on that one. But to be honest, she like was kind of like, you know, like Tommy boy. She beat the hell out of me.
She carried you across the threshold.
Beat the dog shit out of me. I actually have a story I saw on Twitter, and it is the greatest fight I've ever seen. This guy attacks this woman, right? Mm-hmm. He's got a white jacket on, a white hoodie, and she's a bigger girl, and And like you think like, oh, he's gonna beat up this poor woman, but I said she's a bigger girl because of what happens. So they start fighting, and when I saw what she did, I was like, well, he's gonna get his ass beat. He slams him against the car, right? There's some fighting on the sidewalk, or on the sidewalk, and like kind of in New York where the cars are always like the whole city's kind of crushed in. Mm-hmm. So kind of like New York, right? That's the type of structure.
Yeah.
So the cars are always parked like on the sidewalks, like in parallel parked.
Yeah.
Right. She slams him against the fucking car door, and he's like, "Oh shit!" And he starts trying to swing. Right. She grabs his jacket, they grab hair, and she fucking drops him to the ground. Just boom, like she does a judo flip and fucking throws him across her body, and he hits the ground. Right.
Yeah.
And then she starts fucking swinging on him hard as fuck. And so then he tries to get up, but he's on the street. And there's that little elevation between the street and the sidewalk. Mm-hmm. And he gets up, right? And all she does is pull him a little bit, and he trips over the little upper part of the sidewalk. Yeah. So he's on the ground again, and she's swinging on him. He gets up again, and she takes him, and I kid you not, like the matadors and those fucking red things? Yeah. She whips him across so hard, he falls out of his jacket, and he's got no shirt on. He hits a fucking metal bar, boom. I watched it 8 times. She fucked him up. It was beautiful. I was like, man, that hair pulling is legit. That's why they take their shirts off when they fight. I'll remember that. Know. Yeah, now I know, because he got his fucking ass beat. She fucking whipped him across her body, right? Mm-hmm. And then she just walked away. He goes fucking flying. Her shirt flies off. His jacket flies off. His fucking bald head hits a metal pole. She's like, boom. And he gets up trying to fight again. He's fucking, well, let me put my damn jacket back on. I'm like, bro, you lost.
Yeah. Don't fight a big girl. The moral of the story.
Don't fight girls in general. They may beat your ass.
Mm-hmm. Get a Ronda Rousey.
Judo fucking flipped into the goddamn concrete.
All right. Next question we have from Reddit. There's a room in your house where time... no, I've already got that.
I'm like, wait a minute. Sounds familiar.
Sorry. Next one. Has anyone ever gone through with a marriage pact? Like, if we're not married by 30, we'll marry each other. How did it work out?
That's stupid.
Well, this first person, they put, my best friend and I made a pact when we were 18 that if we're both single when we're 30, let's just fucking kill each other.
Oh, God.
I'm 29. I'm a little bit older than her. I'm scared.
Fucking sniper scopes coming through the window. Like, uh-oh.
Next one. What are some good weird questions to ask someone to get to know them better?
How big's a blue whale's dick, sir? Sir, how big? Sir, how big? I imagine sitting in one of those medical offices, right?
Yeah.
And it's just me and the guy gets like 3 or 4 seats down. Mm-hmm. And there's no one, just the two of us, right? I get bored. I just slowly keep scooting over.
Work your way over.
Yeah. Sir. Ever seen a giraffe's vagina, sir? Hey, sir. Hey.
That'd be a good prank show, though. Where you just randomly ask stupid questions like that. The first response to that question was, what do you hate? Seriously. You could have nothing in common with a person, but as soon as you realize you both hate the same things, you'll feel like the dude is family.
That's how Nazis start organizing.
And then you start saying Sig Heil.
Like, oh, God.
Next one we have teachers of Reddit. What's the difference between 1997, 2007, and 2017 students? First response. 1997. Quit passing notes. 07. Quit texting. 17. Are you seriously watching Netflix right now?
Yeah.
That does fit, though. Next question. A man walks up to you on the street and hands you a briefcase. He tells you there is a 50% chance of there being a bomb which will explode on opening and a 50% chance that there's $10 billion in it. Do you open it? Why or why not?
Unless that shit's on a credit card, damn $10 billion in a fucking briefcase. Unless it's a check that says $10 billion on it, it won't fit no damn briefcase. Even if they were all hundreds,
Exactly.
it must be thinking I'm the dumbest man that's ever lived.
First response, I don't get this question. Open it as a win-win situation. Next question. What would the person who named walkie-talkies have named other items?
Oh God, choppies, just knives. Drivey.
Drivey. First response, a pregnancy test. Maybe, baby.
That's good.
Next question. Males of Reddit.
I'm a man, I think.
Who give birthday blowjobs to their best friends as a gift? When did you start this tradition and how did you find out about it and what happened? The first response, oh boy, I think someone got you good.
God.
Somebody was fucking stupid.
Dumb bastard.
Why would you even post that?
Hey man, they don't know.
Oh my God. All right, next question. What is the dumbest solution to a problem that actually worked? First answer. One of my friends is a teacher, and he was finding it hard to deal with kids dabbing in the class.
That thing where they do the
Yeah. So he started doing it in a super white, awkward dude way, trying to fit in with no rhythm. The kids stopped immediately.
I imagine, yeah, they would.
Next question. What does 1 HP of damage feel like in real life?
1 HP of damage is when a fucking
Just 1 HP though.
1 HP. So it hurts, but it doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, 1 HP of damage would be.
This one applies to you partially because the answer is probably something that you would say. The first answer on this is hearing your own recorded voice played back to you.
That's not 1 HP of damage. That's a status effect.
Stun.
It's like, oh god.
Cringe.
1 HP of damage would be like
The paper cut's more than 1 HP.
that shit feels like a fucking. It's like a residual bleed damage. Like, oh god. 1 HP would be. Let me think.
Hitting your funny bone?
No, because that feels fucking
No,
weird.
that's paralysis. So.
Yeah. It wouldn't be stubbing your toe. That's like 10,
Oh, God.
10 or 20 points for sure.
Just 1 HP.
1 HP would be like if someone like comes up behind you and flicks to your ear with their finger. Bah. It's like, hey,
Yeah.
shit's annoying as fuck.
All right, next one we got. They ask, what is the best thing to say to someone to subtly fuck with their head?
Hey, sir. What? Sir. Hey, sir. You ever see 2 donkeys? Never mind, sir. I completely lost it.
The person that first responded, they put, I would always ask my old roommate, have you seen our toothbrush?
I'd be like, hour.
That would really suck too.
Hour. and then the next thing is like, Your Honor, he said hour.
It's like, at that point, I had to kill him.
He said hour.
I can't think of anything else that's funnier than that, though.
Well, there's the one in Harold and Kumar where Harold has those nose hair clippers. Mm-hmm. And then, like, he walks in on Kumar using them to cut his pubes. He's like, what? He's like, I've been trimming my nose. Like, I trim my nose with those. And he's like, I've been trimming my pubes for 6 months. That's pretty weird.
Yeah. I mean, just the single word.
Imagine having borrow a buddy's socks, right? These are crusty as fuck, sir.
They're staying on their own.
God. Or having to like, yeah, I would never like sleep or like chill on another person's bed.
No.
If there was a dude, right? I'm like, man, you nasty son of a bitch.
You just don't even want to know what happened.
Right. If it was a chick's bed, right? Cool. If it's a couch.
Well, as long as it isn't Amber Heard's, we'll be okay.
Amber Heard's was taking shits on her bed. Yeah. Heard that story.
Amber Turd.
Amber Turd. It was a bee. I swear it was a bee.
But that is everything that we got for Reddit this week. Anything else to add before we go?
No, I'm tapped out creatively.
Cool. We will see you guys on the next one.
Sir, you ever seen a monkey fist fight a dolphin?